Welcome to part 5 in my weight loss series. Part 5 is about having support systems in place. If you are starting a weight loss journey now, then you need to hear this. One aspect of our weight transformation has to be that we have a support system in place. Yes, you heard me correctly. It is not only about the food and the exercise. Having a support system in place is critical to your success. I'm really surprised that I don't hear more people talking about this more often. Let's face it, when we talked about why you eat, many of you discovered that you are emotional or comfort eaters. Some of you are mindless eaters, finding yourself wandering into the kitchen without realizing why you're there. And then you find yourself grazing and picking at food or getting a bowl of ice cream or chips without having planned to do so. All of these are common and powerful drivers that keep you locked into the food. Now you're starting a new and completely new lifestyle and completely new palette to choose from, which is exciting, but you're leaving behind foods that comforted you and were your emotional crutch. It is therefore essential that you build a safety network of people around you for the harder moments. Notice I did not say harder days. I did not say days because usually the cravings come in little spurts and leave fairly quickly. But they do come. You need to be prepared and ready for them. They rise up especially when we are emotionally vulnerable or when we're having or have had a stressful day, and the grip it catches us with is surprisingly powerful. What do you do? We talked about having an outlet such as journaling, meditation, prayer, and hobbies. These are all awesome alternatives, but what if it's not enough? If you build a personal network to have in place, then you will not be ultra stressed at what to do next time you have a craving because you'll have built a support system that will be there for you on the hard moments. What is a support network? Of course, we hope that our friends and family can be that support, but there are times that they just don't fit that bill. Or you really don't have anyone that supports you at all, or you have family and friends, but you don't want them to know your business. Even if you do have family and friends supporting you, I still suggest building a further network to engage with. There's an answer to how to build this network, a really good one. The first one I'll talk about is support groups, both in person and online. There are some really successful, free, long-standing support groups that you can join. I joined one in August of 2022 when I began my weight loss journey. It was honestly one of the best decisions I have ever made in my life. In these groups, you meet like-minded individuals that have lived through or are going through similar journeys. Often these groups have regular meetings that you can take part in, either passively or fully engaged. In the beginning, I was passive, a listener, which was magic for me because I was able to hear other success stories and I wanted to know how. And from there, my determination was built. My desire to lose weight became a solid decision to do it when I heard of others and saw their results. If they could do it, why can't I thought. Another alternative is online communities and forums. Although less committed to each other, finding that immediate help and reading about their success can make or break you on a hard day. You should absolutely consider professional help as well. To start with, your GP. They can direct you to other practitioners that specialize in weight loss and nutrition. This can have a huge impact on your success. As well as your GP, there are other options: nutritionists, fitness consultants, dietitians, and personal trainers. Opting into as many of these resources as possible will be so significant in your weight loss, nutrition, and fitness, but it also will keep your time well spent and form a stronger commitment to reaching your goals in your own mind. Having accountability and support, peer outreach, and emotional backing is essential to your success. By engaging in a variety of support systems that we talked about, your journey is positively impacted in the right direction, and you'll not feel isolated in taking your steps forward that you do with each new day that passes. With support systems in place, your successes are celebrated and your tougher days are bridged with caring individuals that will continue to lift you up and guide you, sometimes just listening as you let out steam or dump your emotions. Remember, with most of us, our emotions were what drove us to the food. Now we have a network in place so that our emotions can be supported by them and we are not left with nowhere to go, and we have a place to work through the things that triggered us in the first place. Having this emotional support structure in place can be what makes or breaks your success. Think about it. This is a huge part of my success, and I would strongly suggest that you consider it for yourself. Stay tuned for the next part of my weight loss series, where we will talk about the importance of goal setting and how to set targets that are realistic, kind to your goals and your body, and keep you driven to succeed.